I thought for this first video we could just look at a brief quote from Marx's Critique of German Ideology, written around 1845, 1846, which just looks at, yeah, it's a critique of German ideology, but it looks at, um, really, it's a critique of idealism, right? And with using materialism as a better contrast. So he's got this quote, which I think allows us to consider him as an authoritative figure on these sort of issues, on the political landscape that we exist in today, on the sort of class warfare that's going on, and the war of ideas and all that stuff. Uh, and that's this quote that consciousness can sometimes appear further advanced than the contemporary empirical relationships, so that in the struggles of a later epoch, one can refer to earlier theorists as authorities. And so basically, I with these with this video, this YouTube channel, Marxian Quick Takes, I'm trying to appeal to Marx as an authority uh, that should be admired because of how early he sketched out the materials conception of history, and how well written and how well structured it is, and how clear it is to read, and how much it relates to today, especially the critique of the German ideology right here. It's not about German ideology. It's about ideology and idealism, and Marx just does a great job of approaching it from a materials perspective, or so to say, the perspective that looks at the productive forces, the material productive forces, being a driver in human relations and in behavior, and even in thought and consciousness. Okay, all right, so that's the first video, and with that, I'm going to go on to the next video on why the United States had a better start than most people in terms of building an empire. All right.